everybody, my name is Carla and welcome to my written word calligraphy channel. Today I wanted to share with you a little bit about how to learn calligraphy. And I know that there's many ways to learn calligraphy. Personally for myself, I actually learned starting off with a book, and then I watched a couple of videos and asked a lot of questions as well from other calligraphers that I knew. So in terms of learning calligraphy from me, let me tell you a little bit about myself first. So I'm a modern calligrapher. So there's many different kinds of calligraphy. I personally teach pointed pen calligraphy, which means I use pen, nib, and ink to write on paper, and then the look of modern calligraphy also has thin and thick lines. So similar to how this box looks right here, you can see that there's thicker lines and thinner lines, and that kind of helps give you a vision of what modern calligraphy is like. And it's different from traditional calligraphy as well, because with modern calligraphy, you kind of get a chance to create your own style, and each person at the end of any kind of modern calligraphy will eventually develop their own style. That's the main difference between traditional and modern. So in terms of different ways to learn with me, you can start off with learning on your own if you'd like, if that's the kind of learning that you like to do, with our book. So our book, this is the Creative Calligraphy Made Easy. It's available on Amazon. There's also a link in my website on how to get these books. There's lots of different websites that have it. It starts with the tools as well as the different techniques on how to write with calligraphy. There's pictures here, so visually you can see how it works, as well as worksheets, because of course you have to practice calligraphy in order to learn it. And then there's projects as well. So it's ideal for somebody who likes to learn by reading and looking, and you're kind of independent. This is the kind of way you can learn from me. The second way to learn is actually using our Calligraphy Starter Kit. So our Calligraphy Starter Kit comes with the supplies you need to get started. And if there's anything I've learned in terms of my journey in calligraphy, was that having the right tools really helps set you up for success in terms of learning calligraphy. Because sometimes, at least when I was starting out, I picked up the wrong tools, and when I was trying to create this look of modern calligraphy, it was just not happening. So when I found the right combination of pen, nib, and ink in order to create this look, then it was so much easier. I felt very free, and I felt that I could create rather than struggle with the tools. So this already comes with all of the tools that you need to get started, as well as the worksheets. So the worksheets also include the information and how to get started, some basic information on how to use the pen and nib and the techniques to writing. You can also bundle it up with the practice pads so they can come together or separate. The practice pads also have those instructions, so it's very minimal. But if you kind of read by looking, this is one way to go about it. And of course, it also has all of these worksheets, a lot more practice than what you will get on the book. So that's another way that you can learn it. And the third way that you can learn calligraphy from me is actually taking my online courses. So I have a beginner online course called the Creative Calligraphy course. It's just the name right here. So this is a very comprehensive program. It includes videos and printable worksheets, so you can have digital worksheets to download in there as well. So that's the worksheets that you can find in this starter kit. So this starter kit matches that course as well. So there's 10 sessions of videos, around 5 hours of content that you can watch, rewatch. A lot of people like to watch videos and learn from them. So that's another way you can learn modern calligraphy from me. And the best part about the Creative Calligraphy course is that there's a feedback mechanism to it. If there's one thing I learned about doing calligraphy all this time, is that having a second opinion and a different eye to look at what's going on can really help you grow your calligraphy skills, because now you know what's going on, what's wrong, how can you improve it. So you can submit your homework in the course. There's live sessions included as well. That way you can ask those questions that you don't have answers for, or you can troubleshoot and have some support with that. If that's the kind of learning you like, where you want to be held by your hand a little bit more, having more a support group, other people learning with you, almost just like if you had an in-person workshop, that's another way you can learn calligraphy from me. And of course, in addition to these two pieces, there's also the digital worksheets. The digital worksheets are printable files, so you can can download and print them on your computer, on your own printer at home. And there's lots of different letters and practice exercises, you know, words and phrases. And that way you can expand your calligraphy journey from, you know, just doing letters into actual projects. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me sharing about how you can learn calligraphy from me, and I hope I would be able to see you through my Instagram or through our Facebook group or our creative calligraphy course, and I'll see you guys in another video.